The number one role for insulin is to remove glucose from the bloodstream, because if glucose is in the bloodstream, it's going to be sticky, it's going to caramelize, it's going to inflame, it's going to glycate, it's going to clog up our arteries, right? It's going to stick to different proteins and make our arteries smaller. So we don't want a lot of glucose in our bloodstream. So when there is glucose in the blood, pancreas is like, we need to get this glucose out of the blood ASAP. Send the insulin, because insulin is what opens up the cells for the glucose to be taken in, right? So we're sending the insulin in, At some point, the cells is like, I can't even do it, folks. I can't take in all of this sugar. Stop. I'm not listening to this insulin bullshit. The body don't know that the cells is like, I'm not listening to insulin. So it's like, what the fuck? All of this glucose is in the bloodstream still. More insulin. Send in the fucking troops. So then they send in more insulin troops. The cells is like, fuck you, insulin. I don't give no fuck. That's insulin resistance. But now when your cells are insulin resistant, they are not going to be taking in the glucose. Where's the glucose going to go? Well, they're going to have to store it as fat, because if it's in the bloodstream, it's going to be toxic. Like, it's literally toxic in the bloodstream. So you have to store it as fat. And you have to store it as fatty liver. And then it's going to be visceral fat. Like, that's that gut fat that you can't really get out. You can't really pinch it either. It's like internal. It's surrounding the organs, right? So we have to get rid of the glucose in the body. But eating food, inherently there's going to be glucose in it, right? So intermittent fasting is the best way to become insulin sensitive. Fasting in general, like if you went on a 36-hour fast, or if you fasted every Wednesday and Sunday like Arastas do, like you would be lowering your insulin's resistance. To become more insulin sensitive, you have to literally eat less, or eat in a specific time period. So for your mom or grandma, tell them to only eat between 12 and 8. And if they got real bad insulin resistance, 12 to 6. And if they got super bad insulin resistance, 48-hour fast, like twice a month, still with intermittent fasting. And then no refined sugars. Like, they can't drink no pop. I know black people love to drink. I don't know if this nigga is black or not, but I know black people love Pepsi and Coke, and they love sugary drinks and shit. It's not our fault, but we love that shit. No sugary nothing. No candies, no none of that. No goddamn refined carbohydrates. So that's going to be all the cereals and the bagels and the pizzas and the french fries. Like, all of the refined carbs turn into glucose. That gets into the blood. We need more insulin for that. So if you don't have any sugars and you're intermittent fasting, you're finna be super gone.